Something is moving my car right now.
Disturbing discovery in Hernando County. Human remains found in the yard of a Spring Hill home. Neighbors tell us investigators began showing up at dawn, bringing bulldozers with them, digging for bodies.
The Hernando County Sheriff's Office was back at Mansfield's old home on Roundup Lane today. Mansfield is accused of killing 5 women between 1975 and 1980 and burying victims in his yard.
It's one of Hernando County's darkest and deadliest secrets. A piece of history that still shocks and scares those who live here.
You know, sometimes you feel like you're being watched, you know, it's especially at night.
So we are on the street right now, fam. It's crazy because not far from the house is a church. Oh, there's the house right there. Being that this road is really dark, we're gonna go completely lights out. I did park a little bit up the street, that way it doesn't look suspicious, like parked right outside a freaking murderer's house. Now there's still people that live in this house. I'm not sure if they're still doing the investigation as far as trying to dig up bodies. My fiance Tiffany witnessed that too. She drove by and got a whole video of like the forensics team out here, and they unearthed one body that had been missing. I hear that there may be more out there. A couple of years ago, I did share it was another home Billy Mansfield, I guess, was a part of. Don't know exactly where that video is, but it was an awesome video. It was a very haunted place. I had a brand new camera completely break when we all seen something. We caught something on video and it broke my camera. It was so powerful. Make sure you get Geek Squad protection at Best Buy because... What the freak? Yo. Legit just felt like something hopped on the back of my truck. My whole truck was shaking right now. What the heck? I don't see anything back there. Another reason I'm going completely lights out, so I don't want to attract too much attention. It's like 3:30 in the morning, so I doubt anybody's awake. There goes the church right there. What is that? Forgot to mention that I'm completely alone. The house is right up here. Now they were legit digging up bodies. Alright, I do want to add something, okay? I don't know if this street is haunted. That's kind of why I'm here. I figured something where some untold stories are about the dead, there's got to be some spirit activity. So I want to be a voice tonight for those people. And that's why I'm here. Now, I was here earlier and... Hi. Hello? Somebody standing over there. I thought that was a person right there. I thought they were just looking at me. So I'm gonna be very quiet. Oh, there's the house right there. That's it. This is where all the bodies have been buried. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm right here at nighttime. The forensics team was right down this street right here. I thought that was a forensics truck right there. I'm sorry, quality's not the best. It's so dark. 1 foot to my left and I'm on the property. Now, you can look up this story. It's a real story, real murder, very sad story. And that happened right here. I mean, tons of bodies. And I believe where I was the last time when I had mentioned this story, it was another house of the Mansfield family. Now, here's the thing. A majority of the bodies buried, though, are on this property. Right here. There's like a gate that's open over there. We're still on the property. Over here, too. You can see right there. This is private property. Just a second ago, a truck came around this way and they rolled their window down. They were really curious as to why I was out here. I'm getting a little paranoid. Oh, alright, sorry I'm so paranoid. I'm in someone else's neighborhood, you know. This isn't too far from my home, to be honest. But it's still not my neighborhood. You know, I don't know anybody here. People are crazy in Florida. I have mentioned this on Twitter before. So there is this challenge that I did where if you put your birthday and put Florida man with your birthday, that's your Florida man. Mine was something crazy. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen because I completely forgot it. The reason why I forgot it is because I was so curious as to what all my friends and family's Florida man was. But yeah, Florida men are crazy. I mean, even women too. Like, they're all crazy. God, I want to like go on this property so bad, but no, not doing that. I don't know how many acres of land they own here. What happened is a couple months back, Billy Mansfield, I don't know if it was his brother or his son, got a drug charge. He was trying to get off of it and he was like, hey man, you know, like, I don't care. Like, there's still bodies buried in our backyard. You know that maybe they're feeling some sort of haunting happening on their cameras. I don't want to get too close. There's the house right there. I don't want to be all weird stalking somebody. I'm just going to be on the street here. Alright, I need to get my butt back to the gym, do some more cardio. Somebody back there was yelling at me. I mean, it could have been an animal, I don't know. I didn't want to take any chances. Okay, I'm back at the church now. Just this. Okay, I don't know what that is. I thought it was a scream at first. I'm pretty sure that's a chicken or something. Yeah, they're like communicating back and forth. There's one over there, but there was one that didn't sound like a chicken. I could be wrong. Let me know here in the comments. All right, I am curious to see if maybe there is access to the back of the property or maybe another side street, because this is how far back these lots go. I don't know if anybody's done what I'm about to do right now as far as trying to reach out to the spirits of the victims. There's still tons of unknown victims, like people that were missing, because that's what these monsters would do. They would kidnap women and they would just bury them in their backyard after they were done doing whatever they were doing. Like, how can you do that? I mean, like, these are people's babies, people that were innocent. I don't know, it's terrible. I'm gonna use a spirit box app right now that you can find in the description. I love using it. It works off of a sound bank, meaning that spirits can manipulate the sounds to communicate with you. I've gotten so many intelligent responses using this spirit box. So I feel that it's only appropriate to ask if there's any more dead bodies buried here that have not been found. I pray for the victims, God, that suffered. It hurt so much I could almost feel their pain being here. Bring justice to these people that lost their lives innocently for no reason. If we can help in any way using this spirit box to get answers, to shed light on maybe some more disappearances that people don't know about, people that have gone missing, please let it happen right now. Amen. Were there any bodies that have not been found, still buried here somewhere? A ghost? Are there any bodies here? Susie. Is your name Susie?
Wait. First.
What happened? What happened to you? What? What? Did that say raped? I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm really sorry. Don't be. It said don't be sorry. Are you at peace now? I got a really weird vibe right now. Should I be afraid? Where'd you go? How many bodies have not been found here? 8? Did you say 8? Yeah. So I have this connected to my car, okay? Just to give, I mean, look, like I'm gonna turn it off now, and it's gonna play through this. You just can't hear it very well. Oh, there goes that truck again. Oh, oh, he was driving really slow. Are they trying to get us? Are they following me? Alright, I'm sorry if I'm not really acting myself right now. The thing is as soon as you get onto this street, you can feel this heavy, real heavy vibe. It's not that I'm scared. I mean I was scared a little bit, like people with their guns, you know what I mean? Like, but something is moving my car right now. Okay, he turned. Somebody's definitely onto us right now. They keep circling the block. They're probably just curious to see what I'm doing, because I have been parked here for a little bit and I was wandering around the street. But the guy that did yell for me, or yelled at me, I mean, I don't know if that's the same guy. I seriously have a pain at the pit of my stomach. Let's try this one more time. We want to talk to the souls that are not resting at this property. If there are any, how many are you? What? Stay low. A Ford? Were you kidnapped in a Ford? I want to know your name. I think that said Beth. So how were you kidnapped? You screamed? I'm so sorry that happened to you. Where's your body at? Is your body here?
Nope.
Direct me to your body. Dead. I know it's dead. Were you burned? Or were you buried? Be clear, please. Am I in any kind of danger here? Do you want me to get closer? I'm gonna go right in front of the house. I think that said I dare you. Will I get hurt? Okay. But I was right up there where those woods are. This is the house again. Do you have anything to say? Are you buried down the street right here? God, such a creep. I was a little further. Oh, wait. There's a car behind me again. I'm wondering if that's that pickup truck. It wasn't a pickup truck. Is your body to the left of me or in front of me? It's behind? It's behind me. Should I come during the day? I need you to be more clear with me. Maybe I'm not understanding you. I know that there's a body. I feel it. I feel that there's more people here. Oh my God. Oh my God. There was somebody. Oh my God. Oh my God. There was something by my truck right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the f? There was something like hunched over and it was like gray right behind my truck right now. I thought it was somebody like, oh my God. Who was that? It was the dead? It looked like a person. Oh my God. Alright, I'm gonna turn back around. There's only one way I could go back. Everything else is a dead end here. Oh God. What was that? It did not look friendly. I'm sorry if I judged you. I just want to know you're okay. If I can describe it, it was like a zombie that was bald and it had like a little bit of hair and it was hunched over, like touching my truck like this. He's coming? What did I just see? It's gone now. Oh my God, what was that? It was right here. Okay, this is where I was at right here. There was something hunched over, touching my truck. Oh my God. Who's out there? I feel really nauseous. Alright, look. I've been to some scary places before, okay? I've seen some scary shit before. Unexplainable shit. Y'all have seen it too. This was probably up there in the top 2 of things that I've seen with my own eyes. I don't know if I recorded it. I really don't know. I don't even know where the hell my camera was pointing. The best I can describe it is think of the Tales from the Crypt creeper. I don't know what his name is. I used to watch that show all the time. Tales from the Crypt. Look that guy up, okay? That's what it looked like. It was hunched over and it was right at the bed of my truck. At first, I thought it was a person because I was pretty close to the property. I mean, I was still on the street. Technically, I'm okay. I'm on a public road. I thought, okay, it's a person. There's a person there and he wants me to leave. And then I look a little bit closer. That scared the shit out of me. I don't know what that was, but it was a person. It was a person that looked old and dead. I don't know what my spirit box caught. It could have been maybe one of the unresting souls that have been murdered there, buried there. I don't know. I know that during the time that the Mansfields were out committing murders, there were some people that were still missing and are still missing till this day. I wanted to be a voice for them people. I am so sorry if whatever I seen was something trying to make communication with me. I've never seen something quite like what I just saw right now. We need to come back here again. Let me know here in the comments if you want me to come back here again. I mean, I wasn't coming here to do any ghost hunting. I just wanted to tell the story, shed some light on it. Maybe somebody out there has information to the disappearances of some of these women that were murdered and connected to the Mansfields. Please contact the Hernando County Sheriff's Office if you do. They were only able to find one dead body here, but I mean, we're talking about a long time ago. I mean, most bodies just decay, and I mean, I don't know, maybe they burned some bodies. Oh God, I don't feel good. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want me to try to come back here and make communication with whatever I just saw. Like, I don't know if it was friendly. It didn't feel or look friendly. It was quite hideous, to be honest. It was like hunched over, kind of like that. It had its fingers out, like touching my truck. I mean, was that what was making my truck move earlier? I felt my truck moving twice. One time in the bed and then the whole truck moving afterwards. And then I think I even heard a noise. I'm gonna go study some of the spirit box, see what was being said. I did leave it on while I was freaking out, so I don't even know. Let me know in the comments if you've seen anything, if you heard something, maybe something that I missed. Sometimes I'll even edit these videos and I still miss something. I'll heart you if I catch something cool that, well, if you caught something cool. Gotta go for now before you leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.